The trading room at IE has all the tools that a professional money manager would have. So, for instance, we have FactSet, we have Bloomberg. We have other tools as well that people use for data, analysis, etc., in order to look at the markets. If you're going to actually go out and be successful in business, you have to be very comfortable with various tools that business people use. And that's what the trading room is actually giving them an opportunity to become an expert at before they go out into the real world. The session today, what we were actually doing is we were actually showing students actually how to use some of the tools in our trading lab to analyze a portfolio that they're actually going to be simulating in one of the other classes. So for instance, in order to properly analyze a portfolio, we first show them how to actually create a portfolio in one of our FactSet system. We also have Bloomberg in the trading lab and some other things. So we created a portfolio, and then we actually talked about how to analyze it. And we're analyzing it based on the various holdings. We're analyzing it based on certain characteristics versus benchmarks. We're looking at performance and trying to figure out where performance is actually coming from, and we're looking at the portfolio in real time. So that's like the first thing we actually kind of want to do. We want to just analyze the portfolio. But one of the other things that's really important for this portfolio management course, which they're taking, where they're simulating the fund, so you have to actually find the securities. So you have to create some kind of funnel where you actually go through thousands of securities and narrow it down to maybe a subset of 100 that you can actually do more work on. So we show them how to screen for securities. And we have a great screener in FactSet. We also have one in Bloomberg as well. So we just talked about how to actually narrow that down, and we actually had an end result, the securities. So then we actually, once we had the securities and we had a group of securities in a portfolio, then we wanted to actually show you how you can analyze individual securities. So you can do that by looking at long-term trends. You can do that by looking at companies individually. You can do that looking at companies versus others in the industries. And we have just a tremendous number of amount of data and analytics in order to get the job done right.